Hey everybody, it's Todd Fryatt, the founder and CEO of ECS Solar. We've been in business for about 11 years. Over those years, we've done a lot of commercial, industrial, rooftop solar arrays. Today, I'm going to share some best practices with you. These are my opinions alone, so take them with a grain of salt. The first and foremost is you need a really good host relationship. Whether it's a manufacturing, a distribution center, a school district, a university, a hospital, you need a motivated counterparty. You're going to have often cases a lease with them. You're going to have SNDAs with them. That relationship is very important. We consider it more of a customer relationship than a landlord-tenant relationship. But everything about it is going to affect the project and the life cycle. Having a counterparty that understands it's a very long-term use, usually a few decades plus, and also understands that you're going to need quiet use and enjoyment is really important. The second thing, which is essential, is structural. Everything goes back to structural engineering in making it safe for the buildings and insurance companies, for our insurance companies, for the inspectors, for the stamp drawings, the professional engineers. Everything goes back to structural. The best and easiest way to check that box is to get the original stamp building drawings. If you can't get those stamp drawings, the only thing in our opinion that we think makes sense and what is best practices is lab testing. What do I mean by that? We'll have a structural engineer go to the facility and take out, with a little sawzall, take out little pieces of the column, of the I-beam, of the joist, and we'll send that out to a lab and do a pull test with it. So we'll know exactly what the KSI rating is. It costs more money, but it's worth it. Of course, if you're doing C&I rooftop solar, you gotta have a good C&I roofing system. So that starts with having a trusted roofing contractor, one that's certified by the manufacturers, has good references and everything else, and has put together a good roofing system for the array. Some other things on the roofing is you got to take a core sample. You got to know what exists on the roof. I also recommend doing a moisture scan with a FLIR device or some other device and a licensed roofer. We also recommend slip sheets. Everyone seems to be using slip sheets nowadays. The roofing manufacturers want you to use slip sheets. You got to maintain the roof warranty. So whatever you do, you cannot invalidate the roofing warranty. Anything that gets done needs to be inspected by the roof warranty provider, both before and after. Again, these things cost money. Other things for roofing that seem to be common and best practices is coming up with an intelligent loading plan and how you're going to transport materials from the crane on the C&I, on the large industrial roof. So having an intelligent, thoughtful way to manage that equipment and the people that are working there is important. Of course, you got to use good products. There are some cheap knockoffs out there. We find for flat roofs, Panel Claw to be our best option. So we've used them for many, many years, if not decades, and had great experience. Everything is lab tested. It's IEEE. They stand by their products and their warranty and their shipment dates. Metal roofs are also very common. So obviously, if you're doing a metal roof, I would be very careful and very wary of penetrating those roofs. If it's an R panel, I'd think twice about that. Much better off with a standing seam metal roof is one of the things we'd recommend. So that's a wrap. Those are some of the quick best practices we recommend for commercial and industrial solar rooftops.